Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 16th. Or is it the 17th? Anyway, it's a month since they went in. They went in on St. Patrick's Day, which was the 17th of last month, and now it's the 17th of April. And this is the potato growing shootout that we started on St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to give you a bit of an update now and see how they're getting on. As I say, they've been in for a month, each one of these. Started at exactly the same time, 3 chits per potato, and we had the Ulster Prince, which is the first 6 buckets you can see there, and we had the Red Duke of York, which is the second 6 buckets that you can see there. Now for me, I don't think at the moment, at this point in time, there's much in the bloodfish and bone. So if we start with the Ulster, Growmore isn't living up to its reputation or name, because Growmore doesn't seem to be growing much at all. Organic chicken pellets, coming on alright, aren't they? Fish blood and bone, similar but not quite as far along as the chicken pellets. Yeah, and this is obviously for growth, for foliage growth and for stem growth at this time, because there'll be no potatoes in there as yet. If we move on to the Red Duke of York, they're not enjoying it as much either. So there's the Growmore, nothing at all showing there. The Red Duke of York chicken pellets, organic chicken manure. One of them's flying along. In fact, it's probably got the best sort of growth of the lot, really. And the other one isn't. And then for your fish blood and bone, they're not showing either. So the Red Duke of York, yeah, not showing really much at all. So that's where we're up to at the moment. That's a month into the experiment. So all we did was we put a sort of half handful of 6x in each one of those, standard multi-purpose compost, half handful of the 6x and a handful of whatever the amendment was to be. So we did that with Growmore, we did it with bloodfish and bone, and we did it with the organic chicken manure pellets. So that's where we're up to at this moment in time. I've taken them out just now. They've had a month inside the greenhouse. They're outside now because it's been quite a warm day today. It got up to 21 degrees. And the weather's set for being equal to that for the next few days up until the sort of middle of next week. So we've got the bank holiday week to look forward to. And then we've got up to the middle of next week. I think it's the 17th today, 18th tomorrow. Wednesday the 17th it is. So yeah, it's been actually a full month, precisely a full month since they got planted in. Seed potatoes, 3 chits on each one of the various varieties, the 2 varieties that were growing, Ulster Prince and Red Duke of York. So yeah, we'll have a catch up on them as we progress through the growing season. They should be ready 110 days, 120 days. I'm going to try and leave it to the 120 days, if we possibly can, to get the full Monty out of them. But they are first early potatoes, so they may well be ready earlier than that, and they might start dying back. Once they're dying back, and you know, the stems and the leaves are dying off, I'll cut the stems off, and I will leave them for the full 4 months, I think, if I can, on the experimental grow. Now this is the other batch that we did a day or two later, probably around about the 19th, 20th of March. And as you can see with these ones, I've not quite filled up the buckets with these ones. And as I said, they're a couple of days behind the others. And these have been grown outside. And they've been outside since the start, these ones. Well, since about a week after the start, these ones. Some of them haven't come through at all as yet, whereas others are breaking through, starting to break through like that. This compost seems to be a bit more consolidated and a bit more firm, if you will. So maybe it's been a little bit tougher for the stems to get their way through that and break through. I'm sure they will, though. They get through claggy soil, these spuds, don't they? It's not going to be too much of an issue, I don't think. Might just need to wait a little bit longer for these. But all these had the same fertiliser, if you want. They all had the blood, fish and bone, or as it's called, the fish blood and bone was the fertiliser used for all of those ones. And it's looking like a bit of a mixed bag. I think the results are relatively similar. It does look to me like the Ulster Prince are pushing their way through a little bit earlier than the Red Duke of York. That's probably a trick of the variety, really. That the Ulster Prince are maybe a little bit earlier, a little bit more vigorous in growth than the Red Dukes. But we'll see. It remains to be seen, that, doesn't it? Well, as I say, I wanted to clear out the greenhouse so I could get some more planting done, some more seed starts rather done inside there, and clear out the top greenhouse to make way for the potted on tomatoes and peppers. So that's the next job. Yeah, so I've cleared some room out from the timber greenhouse that I built up at the top and put it into Helen's greenhouse down here. All those seed starts. Small plants now, they're ready for going out. This weekend all of those brassicas are definitely going out because they're getting yellow leaves at the bottom there, which means that they've filled the cells definitely with the roots, so they do need to go out. They're going to be going out on Friday, those. That's a certainty. Better put that in there as well. That's a yeah, it's one of Tashy's sunflowers, that she sent to us. So right, okay, so that's all in here. Now I've got some space still to get a couple more in, so I have got a couple more boards that I'm going to be using just to fill up this floor area. These are the makeshift tables. If you remember, we made them with just putting buckets underneath, as you can see there, and the boards across the top. So as soon as we've cleared all this out of here, all the starts out of here, they're all outside, then the tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers can all go in here, and this is where they'll be staying, hopefully for the duration. So I'll take you back up to the timber frame greenhouse now. So I thought it was going to be quite chilly tonight, but it certainly is not. That's my fluffy woolly old man's cardigan that I put on, and that's red hot, far too hot. In fact, it's so hot that I thought I'll just do the next bit naked. Naked gardening, it's coming up, isn't it? A naked gardening thing. That's not far off. God, it's hot today. It's really, really, really warm today. I don't know how hot it is, to be honest with you, but I'm betting it's about, I think it was about 24 degrees. Inside this greenhouse, it's 28 degrees inside this greenhouse, and it's about 7:45 at night. So yeah, there's a treat for you anyway, my Shrek-like physique. So I'll crack on. We're going to get the tomatoes, and I'll show you now which ones we're going to be planting on tonight. So we're going to be planting in tonight Mix Mystery Tom. One of Patricia from Sow and Grow, that's S-E-W and Grow, the wonderful Patricia, and that's her Sun Gold. And then another one of her tomatoes there is a black Russian tomato, which I've never had before. I've seen pictures of them, they're like a purpley coloured Tom. So they're the ones we're going to get in. Same script as last night. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be filling up the pots, the majority with that stuff. We're going to put some bone meal in, a good handful of bone meal, good handful of 6X, and off we go. Okie dokie. And there we go, all in. So there's Patricia's Black Russian. Mixed Mystery Tom, which I'm thinking, looking at that plant, it's probably going to be a bush type tomato. It'll be a bushy one, that one, I think. Some bushy, sort of a cherry type. And that's the Sun Gold. Another one of Patricia's at the end. And they're all in. Now all I'm going to do now is I'm going to water them from the top for tonight. And then when it gets to the weekend, I might start to water from the bottom, because you can draw it will draw it up. And the roots will seek out that moisture, so I'll water it from the bottom. So you water from the bottom and you feed from the top generally, but I'm gonna water it from the top just now, just to get it bedded in and seated in, get them all seated in position. Just bear with us a minute. Still naked, like, by the way. Obviously not fully naked, semi-naked. Apologies for my semi-nudity, but it's damn hot. 8:15. It's 26 degrees on the thermometer in here, so it's been a warm one. It certainly has been a warm one today. So yeah, there you go. All done, all dusted, and I'm ready for the off. You know, my nakedness. I'm not fully naked. I mean, you look like, you know, it's a hot one today. It's really warm today, very warm. Has been all day. For the life of me, I can't think why I put that on. I think it was out the back of our house, and it was in the shade, and there was a bit of a breeze blowing. I had my t-shirt on, and I thought, well, I better get something a bit warmer on, because I thought it was going cold, you know. Anyway, that was a total mistake. So if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Tonight is Wednesday the 17th of April. This is Guru Mafinda signing out. I won't be on tomorrow night, I don't think, but I will be on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and Monday and even Tuesday, because I've got 5 days that I can get some stuff done. I'll get some serious stuff done these next 5 days down here. On Tuesday, actually, we're going on a trip to the zoo with the family. No, we're not. We're going to Gulliver's World. Gulliver's World on Tuesday. Oh, knocked you there. That's where we're going. Gulliver's World in Wallington. So you can come down and meet us there, can't you? Assassinate me. I'll be in Wallington at Gulliver's World. See you later. Have a good time. Whatever you do this weekend, have fun. And catch you later. Alright, keep growing with your head down. Ta-da!